Hi, I'm Natalie from the Sacred School of OmNa, and I just thought I would continue with another video that allows me to share my truth and what I'm experiencing at the moment and things that are just being drawn to my attention, because I wanted to be able to help Ascension at the moment. And although I channel, I wanted to be able to help as Natalie as well. So something that I'm really becoming aware of at the moment is that it really feels in the last few weeks and months that time is just really quickening. My days seem to be going so fast, and the list of things that I have to do seems to be getting longer. And it just seems really impossible to focus on what I feel I need to focus on at this time. And it also feels that as we're getting closer to 12/12/12 and the 21st of December, even in myself I can see that I'm becoming more disciplined in my own personal spiritual practices. I'm meditating for longer, and I'm just trying to dedicate more time to my own spiritual growth. And although this is really good and it's a good practice and dedication on my part, I can also see that there's a reason behind it. It's because I can see that these dates are special and that really special energies will be anchored into the earth. And I want to be at my best at that time, so I want to be as open and sensitive and aware as I can be at that time. But I see that it's as if I'm trying to meet a deadline, as if I'm trying to prepare myself, when what I should realize is that although these dates are sacred, and although they have been predicted and we have been waiting for them for many lifetimes, I don't have to be perfect at this time. And this is something that I've realized. On the 21st of December and before and after, I don't have to be perfect. I just have to be my truth as I am now. And I think it's the same for everyone, because we're all feeling that we need to be more evolved at this time. We've been waiting for this time for so long. And I know even myself 4 years ago, I thought when 2012 comes, I'm going to be this magnificent being of light, and I'm going to be so radiant and so aware of everything that's going on. And of course my personality perceives that I'm not quite there yet. And in some ways that is slightly disappointing for me, but also I see that it was somewhat an unrealistic expectation of myself, that everything would be divinely perfect and I would be able to ascend if I chose in 2012. But I'm really starting to realize, even though I've known it in my mind all this time, but I'm really starting to realize in my heart and soul that as I am now and the growth that I have made, this is what I have chosen to exist as at this time. So I wasn't meant to be fully evolved at this time, and I think it's the same for you. You weren't meant to be fully evolved as you might have expected you would be. And maybe you expected that your reality would be extremely perfect at this time. And I don't think it needs to be. Because remember, we're looking through the eyes of expectation and maybe the ego. And we need to look through our eyes of the heart and our soul, and see and realize that everything is absolutely perfect at this moment, and the growth that we have achieved at this moment is perfect also. And that everything is flowing as it should be. And yes, we can realize that we are evolved beings, even if we don't really perceive that we are at this time. So it's almost as if we just need to take a deep breath and relax and just enjoy the experience and not worry about what we have or we haven't achieved. Because 2012 and in December, it's not the end. For me, it really feels like a beginning. Not a new beginning, but just another chapter of our reality. We're going to, and we are receiving so much help and energy at this time, that awakening is just going to accelerate more and more. And we will see changes from this moment on the earth. Changes in humanity, in their consciousness, in our realities. Everything will flow more as we or our soul and our hearts want it to. So again, we just have to believe that everything is beautiful at this moment, and that we are beautiful, and we can dissolve all expectations about ourselves and this time, because there has been expectations almost planted into our mind and our cellular structure from so many years ago, from so many lifetimes ago, whether they are positive expectations or fearful expectations. But we need to in some day honor the days that we are experiencing now. And maybe even notice the 12/12/12 and the 21st of December. In some ways they're just another day. Because if we honor every day as sacred, then it is another day just to connect with the Creator more fully. And yes, we want it to be special, and I imagine that many of you have wonderful celebrations planned, or you're traveling to wonderful places, or maybe you're just staying at home and being with yourself. But we need to kind of take the pressure off a bit at the moment, because it's only going to hinder our growth and hinder our acceptance of the energy of the Creator. We need to just relax and see these two important days as just another day. But we need to change our perspective, I feel, and I'm talking to myself as well, because I think I need to also realize that every day is sacred. I know they say live each day as if it's your last, but I think I can honestly say that I don't do that. And I can say honestly that I do wake up sometimes and the days just feel a little dull or monotonous. And so for me, I really have to work on realizing that every moment is so special, and that also dissolving all limitations and realizing that in any given moment miracles can occur. And this fills me with such joy, and it brings relief also, I think. And so this is just what I wanted to share with you today. Take the pressure off yourself. Of course, dedicate yourself, because it's a wonderful opportunity to enhance your spiritual growth and your energies. But don't put any pressure or unneeded pressure on yourself. And realize that if everything gets too much, just let it all go and just be as you are, and just breathe and call in the energy of the Creator, and know that just sitting in the energy of the Creator, breathing in the light of the Creator, is sufficient at this time. It's more than enough. Okay, so thank you.